Fonzie after 5.
Welcome back to another episode of Fonzie After 5, my ode to late night 90s call-in radio with a holiday twist. Tonight I have with me Mary-Hollis Hundley. Welcome, Mary-Hollis. Tonight I am talking to Mary-Hollis Hundley. Mary-Hollis, thank you so much for doing this and for joining me. Can you tell us where you are right now?
Yes, I'm based in St. Louis, Missouri right now, but I just came to Richmond, Kentucky with my roommate to spend some time with her mom and at her place, and then I'm going to see my parents tomorrow. So
where are your parents?
Quarantined. They're in Louisville, Kentucky, so just an hour back closer to home. So yeah, they took off work and quarantined. We got rapid tested, so it is safe to convene. Thankfully, this would have been a really rough year to be apart. So
yeah, for sure. Did you grow up in Louisville?
I did. Yeah, born and raised in Louisville, and then I went to University of Kentucky for my undergrad. I was the third generation to go there, so yes, very much from Kentucky.
Oh, that's so great. Did you do you have any Christmas traditions that are very Louisville, or I mean, when I think of Louisville, I think of like the Derby. I mean, as do most people, but do you have any memories of, like, does Louisville decorate its downtown at Christmas time or anything?
Gosh, not that I really can think of. It's mainly, they're all kind of, my memories are like church focused and, food focused, of course, for the holidays. But yeah, I can't really think of anything Louisvillian.
When you do think of those memories of going to church and being with your family, what did your kind of like Christmas traditions look like? Or did you do things on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day?
It's Christmas Eve for sure. We have a really good family whose children are kind of the same ages as me and my younger siblings. So we always would spend New Year's Eve. Goodness, I'm like ready for 2020 to be over. We would spend Christmas Eve together, and then we have a really late night service at church. So we would always go, and it's the kind where they would turn the lights down and do the candlelit silent night and all that stuff. And we get up and we have two very specific recipes that we always make on Christmas morning. But my family's pretty musical, and so it doesn't feel like Christmas really until we get that New Year's Eve. No, my gosh, I said it again. That Christmas Eve service with all the hymns and the singing. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the in-person church a lot this year, I think.
Yeah, I think so many people are, for sure. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have a younger sister and a younger brother.
Ooh, the oldest. Me too. Do your brother and sister also like to sing?
Yes, they can all sing. It's weird. My parents actually met in choir. And so my mom always tells the story that she saw my dad across the University of Kentucky choristers group. And he was this tall, dark, singer. And she overheard him telling the conductor that he was going to miss a rehearsal or something one weekend because he was going to be out of town with the team. So she thought he was a football player, which was also very attractive, except he was in the marching band. But yeah, singing has always been like a big part of like the family in general. And we all can like pretend to plunk on the piano, and we would do kind of like Von Trapp family singers at church sometimes, it's been literally decades, but yeah, we can carry a tune a little bit.
I mean, I think you can carry like 12 tunes. That's incredible. So is your mom, what voice types are your mom and dad?
She's a soprano, and my dad, he's one of those freaks that can kind of sing everything, but he usually does baritone and bass, but he likes to show off and kind of switch and do some harmonies and hit the high notes if he needs to. But yeah, I would say baritone.
I would say baritone.
Who knows? Baritone. I've been based in New York for 9 years, and I usually have to stay and do my church job there. So I've been alone and in New York City for the past few years. So this has been a blessing, actually, to get to reconnect with my now roommate, who was my best friend in high school. And I live with her now, and I'm spending some of the holidays with her mom, and then I'm going, yeah, to see my parents. And unfortunately, my siblings can't come, for many reasons, COVID being one of them. But yeah, I haven't had an in-person Christmas in a long time, so it's kind of.
Both of your sides of the family, your mom and your dad, do they have similar holiday traditions? Anything that stands out in your mind, like, oh, my dad's family always did this, and my mom's family always did this?
Oh, really pretty similar. I mean, typical Southern families, a lot of it revolved around food, and we would just, what we would make would kind of be similar year to year. My father's side is big on like the Christmas ham and all those sides, and my mother's mother is a beautiful baker, and so yeah, it's just all the cookies, and shortbread is my favorite, so that was my request every year. Ugh. And yeah, now I'm kind of in charge of the holiday cooking, which is it's my favorite thing because it's my love language anyways, like, acts of service or gifts or whatever they say. So I love cooking for everyone, and that's pretty much it. It's, yeah, when the grandma's been baking for weeks and brings you the tray, it's like getting close.
So you said that there were 2 recipes that you always make. What are those 2 recipes?
Well, there's the Christmas I think actually the title is the Christmas casserole, but it's, I haven't made it the real way in a while, but it's the crescent rolls that you lay out on the bottom that you unroll into the flat sheet, and then you make the sausage, egg, and cheese mixture on the top, and you bake that. And then the other is that caramely pull apart bread that you make in the bunt pan. Have you heard of monkey bread?
Monkey bread, definitely, so good.
Yes, so that's another thing, and like it's not actually Christmas morning until you like burn the snots out of your fingers and the roof of your mouth with the too hot monkey bread caramel that like sticks to the roof, and you're like, but it's so delicious, and you suffer through. But
oh, yum. That inspires me to want to make some, because I have not had that in probably 20 years. That sounds so good.
so good.
I was going to ask about the crescent rolls. I mean, I haven't opened a can of crescent rolls in a while, but are you a person who really enjoys that little pop?
No, it is so much stress. It gives me so much anxiety. I won't even do the paper part. I will do it as small as I possibly can and then push a knife in, because I feel like I have more control over that, which probably says a lot about me as a human. But yeah, the not knowing when it's going to explode stresses me out so extremely that no, I'm not one of those people.
That's so funny. I love
Hard.
that.
Every time I've gone through Louisville the past few months, I stand out on her lawn and she comes out on her deck, and we have a couple conversations from afar. But yeah, I've been doing a little cooking at my friend's house here, and I'm gonna do a little doorstop drop off for her when I get home tomorrow. But
cute. Oh, she'll love that. Were you a Santa family? Did you do Santa?
Yeah, we did Santa. I don't even remember when Santa stopped, really. Even being the oldest, I can't really remember. But yeah, there's many photos of us in the gazebo with Santa, in our matching, of course, matching. Again, we're Southern, so matching Christmas outfits. Yes.
Oh, so you would go and see Santa? You would.
Oh yeah.
There was a place to go and see Santa?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you actually tell him what you wanted?
Yes. How else would we have gotten what we wanted? Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. What do you have any memories of any of these matching outfits in particular?
Oh, I mean, they're fabulous. It's a lot of velvet, there's, oh my gosh, there's one picture of the 3 of us under the tree, and it's black velvet and white and tartan, red plaid accents. So
nice.
My sister and I have the matching dresses with the poofy, and then my brother has the little pants and the bow tie. It is so cute. But oh yeah, I mean, my mom went all out.
Oh. Do you do Christmas cards now on your own?
No. Maybe one day. There's something even more special about them now that everything's online. I don't know, getting like a save the date or getting a Christmas card. It just like means someone put in that much more effort. I don't know. I think they're lovely. I have a big mirror in my room now and I kind of shove all my little cards in there, and yeah, I love them. I should do one year, maybe. Maybe.
I think you should go all out and do a Christmas letter. MaryHollis in the year in review.
Yeah, maybe be like, here's what I did this year. Nothing. I started learning how to rollerblade, and yeah, moved.
This year you started learning how to rollerblade?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. What
It's
brought
very
about
hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. I think being in my 30s, like my body doesn't really want to learn to do something like so new. And I'm not an athlete. Shocking, I know. But that's the gig where we met. I really loved the stilts that I had to wear, and I felt very grounded and like connected, and my like legs felt good. And I was trying to think of what I could do now that I'm, having to find fun workouts to do in quarantine. I was like, well, that's outside and I don't have to buy a bike. So yeah, it just kind of was like a natural progression of like, I want some like strong legs and like, what can I do? So yeah, rollerblades seem to
wow, that
yeah.
feels so like 1991 to me. I'm so glad that they are coming back. So tell me more about horseback riding and how you got into that, and just a little bit about what that's like.
Sure. Well, we always wanted to, and it was something that I knew my mom was having to fight really hard for us to do it, because I mean it's almost like a gateway drug. Like it is time consuming, and you have to be out there, and if you, heaven forbid, you own a horse, I mean you're out there every day taking care of that thing. So we rode, what's it called? It's the 3-day eventing. So it was thoroughbreds, but not always thoroughbreds. But we did hunter jumper outdoors, and we did stadium jumping, and we did dressage. But my sister got in an accident when she must have been 5th grade and I was 8th grade. But I heard it happen because I was getting my horse ready for my lesson. And I'm just such a scaredy cat, if you can't already tell from my rollerblading horrors. But that accident, I was like, you know what, I'm good. I think I'm done. Like I didn't like jumping anyway. It scared me. So we all kind of did the sports and the horses and the music. And then once we got to high school, we kind of each picked one. So my sister still rides horses, my brother did the sports, and I just went into music like more fully.
So you don't like horse jumping, you're afraid of rollerblading, and you don't like opening crescent rolls.
Yeah, it sounds like I have a little bit of like an anxiety disorder. It's probably true.
It's more just, yeah, no, I mean, all of those things, there is an element of things being out of your control. I mean,
do your family
quite literally.
watch
Christmas movies?
I'm trying to think. We love The Grinch, the new one with Jim Carrey. That one's very good. We also love Christmas Story, but that was more of like we would watch it around Thanksgiving, not December. It's a Wonderful Life that has come up a few times, but really it's funny. My dad's gonna kill me, but we whenever we're together, my dad's favorite movie is Ben-Hur. And so a lot of times we watch that during the holidays, even though it is definitely not a Christmas movie, but it kind of seems like a holiday movie in my brain because
Yeah.
we've watched it over so many years around that time.
That's so funny.
And my favorite holiday movie is The Holiday. The Cameron Diaz, like, just terrible. I love it so much. And what else? Oh, and Jingle All the Way. Did you ever see that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie with the doll that they were trying to get?
I have not. Is it great? Do I need to see it?
It's fabulous. You have to see Jingle All the Way. So, oh, and then the new Jingle Jangle on Netflix. Have you watched that yet?
No, but I heard it was fantastic.
Oh, it's so good. It's going to be a new favorite for sure. So there are holiday markets all around New York, like in the parks. And I've worked at a booth in one of those, selling the most amazing if you like popcorn, oh, so I work for this company called Poppy Popcorn. It is absolutely ridiculous. Everyone needs to buy it. But I miss that. Like that's what my holiday season has felt like. Because for the past 4 years, I've worked in either Union Square or I was in Bryant Park last year, and that's my favorite thing because I'm selling. It like feels it's really festive, and then there's all the food trucks, and so like you get to know the people around you, and the vendors will like slip you hot chocolate, and like you'll give them popcorn, and like I miss that so much. I was talking to one of my dear friends who like still works there. I'm just like, it doesn't feel like Christmas without Poppy this year, but yeah.
Yeah. If
The
it
smell.
weren't COVID times, would you be there right now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was good. I had an amazing apartment all lined up. I was like finally moving back permanently on September 1st because I had a full season of work in New York that unfortunately, yeah. So I would be there, I think, but things change and I have to believe everything happens for a reason, and I'll be back there soon. I have to make my 10-year anniversary or I can't call myself a New Yorker. And I put in 9 years. I'm so close.
You're so, oh man.
So close. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite flavor of Poppy's popcorn?
Oh, you don't want to go down this rabbit hole with me. I could talk about
I do though, but I do. Okay, tell me like your top three. Like if someone were like, I don't know what to get, what would you say?
Oh my God. Okay. So there's one, if you're a cheese popcorn fan, pimento cheese. So it's like a southern thing, but it tastes like the best cheddar popcorn you've ever had in your life with like a hint of spice. If you are of the vegan persuasion, they have an everything bagel popcorn that is
Ooh.
ridiculous. Oh, there's a cinnamon bourbon pecan, which is one of the best
Yeah.
sellers. So it's like a caramel corn, but there's bourbon in it and candied nuts. The gingerbread is my absolute favorite. It's like the spiciest gingerbread, and they also like crush cookies all over it, and they
Oh
coat
my
it in
God.
white chocolate. Oh, popcorn's my favorite food in the world. So like this is a hot topic for me. But
So is it hard for you to deal with the like holiday tins of popcorn? Like
oh, I can't be around those. I really can't. I honestly don't have popcorn in my house, and I haven't had it really. I can't remember the last time I had popcorn because I absolutely have no chill, and I can just, it's embarrassing. That's what I miss the most about COVID times is movie theaters. Like I take myself on dates all the time, and I will go to a movie theater. I will get the bucket. I will like eat it as much as I can, if not finish it during the previews, and like refill and then take it home and like eat stale popcorn for days. Like I absolutely have no chill about popcorn. So this was like my dream job and also a nightmare. Because I'd be like, sample for you, sample for me, sample for you. Oh, yes. If you need any last minute gifts, order from them. They are amazing. It's so good.
So, are there any other things that kind of come to mind when you think about Christmas or the holidays? Just any kind of feelings or thoughts that mean something to you, or experiences that have meant something to you? Or
Oh gosh, well, it's just the best. Like I miss, the one morning that I'm sure my parents wanted to sleep in the most, but we would just get up as early as we possibly could, and they would make us sit on the stairs and wait so that they could go check to see if Santa had come. And we would open our stockings first, and then we would eat, and then we would go back and do, the presents. And we still kind of do it in that order, which is fun, just without the sitting on the stairs. I don't think all three of us would fit anymore, like sitting on one step. And we would, every time we would scoot down a stair and like get closer and closer until we were like in the living room. But no,
what
it's
would be in your stocking?
best. Oh gosh, well that's the good stuff. That's the gift cards, and that's where the treats usually are. Which if you can't tell, I'm all about the treats and the foods. yeah, I mean, even now we get a like Starbucks gift card every year, and maybe like a phone charger's in there, and just the little things that I like a lot.
Yeah. Did you send anything to your brother and sister this year?
No, we decided to not do gifts for each other this year. It's the
Yeah.
first year, but it seemed smart, and they're gonna watch this, so it's not very whatever. It's not gonna be a surprise. My parents have their 40th wedding anniversary next year, so we're all just like we're trying to plan something for that and like save up for that. And my brother's been deployed, and my sister's moving, and so she's like, I don't want you to send me anything, but I'm gonna have to move literally across the ocean, and I'm in transit right now and don't know where I'm gonna be. So yeah, we got stuff for our parents, but nothing for each other, which is weird.
That's kind of nice though. I mean, from everything you've said, it just seems like of course the presents and everything are always kind of a fun part of Christmas, but I get the sense that your family is close in other ways and that you celebrate the season with joy regardless of what things are there or not there. So
Yeah,
that's what it's
we'd
all
rather
about.
just wait until we're all together and figure it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it sounds like you have a potential great place to go for your parents' 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, I mean, I've never been, so
That's exciting. Mary-Hollis, thank you so much for talking to me today about your family and Christmas and popcorn. And before we go, I just wanted to know what song you would like to hear and who you would like to dedicate it to.
I dedicated "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" to my Baba, who has always been my biggest fan, and she always says that she's like an angel on my shoulder, and even though she can't be there in person, she's always watching and is always there for my gigs. And it's been hard to not be able to see her this year, and I'm so thankful to whoever made this video for her. I'm so excited.
Well, here is "O Come All Ye Faithful" for your wonderful Baba.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Sara Womble coming to you from North Carolina from a very real snowy wood and cozy hearth. This is "O Come All Ye Faithful" for Mary-Hollis Hundley. This is dedicated to her Baba.
Oh, good. We just got to do it for each other. So good. Oh, she like went there with the text, and that last verse is so good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. So beautiful. Baba will love it. I'll make sure she can figure out the internet and get to watch the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to hear people sing. Even if it's not in person, it means a lot.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you for
does.
putting this together.
Yeah. My absolute pleasure. It's been amazing. It's just been amazing.
I
So,
loved it. Thank you. Thank you both
well,
very much.
and are you at with Madeline right now?
I am. I'm heading home tomorrow.
Yeah.
My
Well,
parents are getting rapid tested and all that stuff tomorrow morning, so I should know, and then I'll hit the road.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, give Madeline my best and have just an amazing time with your parents. Just enjoy every second of it, because who knows when you'll have the chance to be with them again, at Christmas. And so, yeah, I just hope it's wonderful.
Oh, thank you. So good to see you, and thanks again.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Mary-Hollis.
Christmas to you too. Hope you get to see your fam or whatever you get to do.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you again for joining me for tonight's episode, and a very special thank you to Mary-Hollis Hundley and Sara Womble. Mary-Hollis, I hope that you're able to play O Come All Ye Faithful for your Baba. Have a wonderful holiday with your parents, and I hope that next year you get to eat all the gingerbread popcorn your heart desires. Merry Christmas, everybody, and remember, it's after 5 somewhere. Fonzie after 5.